Virgo, hello there, my beautiful friends. We're going to do your general tarot reading for late July 2022. Thank you so much for joining me today. You know I appreciate each and every single one of you. So let's get right down to business, my friends, as always, and start you off with an oracle card here, just to test the waters out before we fully get underway. So my guide spirit team, talk to me about the lovely Virgo collective. I hope you're all doing fantastic, my friends. What's up with Virgo? And yeah, we're just going to look at this first card super quick, then we'll get into the full tarot reading itself. And at the very end, I'll pull you a bonus card from the Shadowland Tarot, just to see what might be in the shadows, or what shadow work you could lean into in this time. It's always very interesting. But let's get it going here. What's up with Virgo, please, my guides? Talk to me. Yeah, there we go. The deck is being a little specific. There's our card. Okay, so we have this bound up angel. This does remind me of the Eight of Swords in a way. So like I always say, just go with the flow here and only take it how it hits for you. But yeah, this could be bound up or feeling restricted in some kind of way. Now, before we fully dive into this, if you're new here, I'll be speaking about the July subscriber surprise towards the end. So you might want to check that out. Also, if you're active on social media, my handle on all platforms is @KyleofCups. So please feel free to hit me up on the platform of your choice. Everything except Facebook. But into the reading we go. Enough of the plugs, right? You see this beautiful angel with the big wings. It looks like it's bound up in this beautiful satin rope or some kind of bonding. Now, to me, when I see this, I can think of anxiety being a little wound tight, possible nervousness. So some of you could be going through some anxious situations or just feeling anxious in general when we have this card. But it can also be something as small as feeling cabin fever, needing to get out, needing to spread your wings, stretch your wings. So hopefully you're not feeling imprisoned in some kind of way. Now, there's various different ways that someone can be imprisoned. It could be of the mind. It could be someone who feels like they're trapped in a situation, trapped at home, trapped in a job. That's what we think of with this. But the beautiful thing about that card is that angel has those big, gorgeous wings, and it's not always going to feel like that forever. Okay, so let's get into tarot. As I always say, it doesn't make or break the reading. It's just a little footnote before we get started. But let's shuffle it up one time. We'll get you 3 cards in the upright, then we'll intuitively clarify. What's up with Virgo? Now, last week's reading was definitely layered. It was intriguing. It was titled, They Have a Plan. There was big energy around strategy, the need for it. So whether it's somebody else that was trying to make a plan around you or towards you, vice versa, it was very strategic in nature. The week before that, we had a warning. So we're going to hope for some positivity here for you. As I always say, the energy is always moving and shaking in different ways. Only take what hits for you. But let's get these 3 cards out. Okay, what's up with Virgo? Quick, that card popped out almost immediately. Okay, we got the 2 of Cups, so personal relationships could be important. It doesn't just have to be romantic. That could be some sort of very close connection, whether friendship or otherwise. Let's keep it moving here. Those who you associate with. Okay, we have the Chariot, big action, big movement. A lot of you could be experiencing big gains in that realm as well. We're going to keep going here because there's so many layers for us to pull back, Virgo. Let's get one more. Thank you. All right, yeah, we have the 7 of Pentacles. Interesting that we have this weird dichotomy of energy. We have speed, but we also have patience showing up in this spread. So we're going to talk about these because to me, and I don't want to get too intuitive just yet, but when I see this, it could be 2 people in different modes. Okay, so some of you could be experiencing things like that with someone you're closely connected to, like one person who wants to get something going, moving, going, and the other person's like, whoa, 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 slow it down a second. But let's keep it moving here before we get too much into that. In position number 1, the 2 of Cups. Now, this, like I was saying earlier, could represent partnerships of different kinds. Okay, all 2s in tarot can be decisions, being at a crossroads, being at a breaking point of something, not necessarily in a bad way, but the 2 of Cups are those close soul bonds, technically. So this could be soulmates, this could be twin flames, those that we have a close energetic connection to. Okay, so though relationships, partnerships in general could be a topic we're looking at for sure. We'll see. Usually that's a very smooth, easygoing type of energy, so I'm not going to inject a rough meaning to it. In the center, though, we have the Chariot. Okay, beautiful card. Some of you might be connected to Cancer or have a prominent one in your life. The Chariot is probably, if not the, one of the most fast action-based cards in the whole entire deck. It is forward movement, it's action. It could represent trips, vacations, like moving about. So we could be thinking of those themes, but I think of heavy, fast, explosive action. So total opposite of what we have coming up on the end. So some of you might be revving your engines, trying to make some gains here. If you're not connected to Cancer, this is something fast that we're going to need more detail about, because it could be change-based. Moving to the very back end, though, we have the Seven of Pentacles. Once again, all tarot cards are dualistic. They all have a lot of meanings. Now, to me, this card can represent a close connection to nature. This could represent an interest in gardening. The overall theme of this card is patience, okay? Like waiting for something to mature, waiting for something to come in, similar to the Three of Wands in that sense. But this card is huge when we're talking about karma and karmic situations, whether it's karmic connections, karmic relationships that could be at play in this spread. You reap what you sow. What you put forth, you get back in return. So this is going to be a very important card for us to clarify. So we're going to put that down right now, and let's dive a little deeper here, Virgo. Let's jump in and clarify. And let's get a good shuffle here for my Virgo friends, please. My God, Spirit team, talk to me about Virgo. And yes, this is where I go intuitive with the message, which means I just tell you how it feels to me. So feel free to do further research, rely on your base knowledge of tarot, because as you know, every single reading is about the reader's interpretation, and I'm just giving you mine. Let's go in on this Two of Cups. And as always, if you read tarot yourself, please feel free to play along. That's why this box is here. If you're feeling any messages you want to give to Virgo, you could just drop it down below. I don't mind. So Two of Cups, let's get it going. Let's get it popping. There's Two of Cups here. Thank you. Yeah, change. Whether this is somebody you're very close to changing, or you changing feelings, this could easily be somebody changing feelings for sure. Now, the Four of Pentacles is in reverse here, okay? And that's the main thing that my intuition's telling me right off the jump, because usually this is a bogged down, clamped down, possessive type of energy. So if any of you are dealing with individuals that are very possessive, very jealous, I mean, this could all go back to this. If that is your message, like if you're dealing with somebody that is just very possessive, possible overbearing, you might be getting ready to like flee. But for another portion of you, this could be someone you're very closely connected to that is changing in some sort of way. You might not be able to put your finger on it. You might feel it in the ether that this person, something's changed about them. Something's different. Now, for another portion of you, like I said, this could be changes in feelings. So there might be someone you're close to, not just romantic, that you're kind of changing your opinion on them. Like you see them on a different light. That could absolutely happen in the coming days and weeks. But we're going to keep moving. I'm not going to inject too many messages here. That's an important position, but let's keep going. For some of you, you could just be experiencing changes in your connections as well, like who and what you're connected to. So let's go in on this Chariot. We have much action to go through. So why is this Chariot here? I mean, we did just get out of Cancer season. So maybe some of you did have something big or important happen in Cancer season. What we got here? Hermit in reverse. Yeah, this is absolutely the energy of something being made known, like the unknown coming to light. This is absolutely the energy of revelation as well. Now, we have the Hermit in reverse here, okay? As you know, Virgos, your card is the Hermit. Notice it's in reverse underneath this Chariot. So aside from what I just said, something possibly coming to light, possible revelation, things being made known to you, when I see it in reverse underneath this Chariot, you might be bumping heads with a water sign or Cancer, but if that's not it, I absolutely see somebody making you act a way that you don't normally do, like somebody pulling you out of your normal behavior. So this could be a bit of a warning, okay, against any sort of conflict, because there might be someone that affects you in such a way that you don't act like yourself around them, okay? And I'm not saying that in a bad way. People can affect our behaviors in various different ways, right? Some for the better, some for the worse. But beware of those you're closely connected to, because something might happen, a situation might happen that makes you act outside of yourself, or this person, this influence might be causing you to act different than you normally do. That's just what I'm feeling here. Now, I will also say this, if things have felt a little bogged down for you, things haven't been progressing, things haven't been moving, this could be changed for that with the Hermit in reverse under this Chariot. Things picking up heavy steam, explosive type of action and gains. So this can be good. I was just giving you my intuitive vibe, so take whatever hits for you. But we're going to keep moving over to that Seven of Pentacles. Let's see what's up. Yeah, I'm not going to go further into that. I feel like it's trying to give me more messages, but in regards of time, we're just going to keep it moving. So why is the Seven of Pentacles here? Okay, yeah, we have the Ace of Wands. This is something good coming in. Okay, and I did say, like, with all these alignments, we're having a little bit of rough, a little bit of good. It's been a bit of a mixed bag, just like life is. But this Ace of Wands, I always say all aces are opportunities. This one in the upright, the universe could be sending something very new and promising into your life. Okay, now for some of you, this could be anything tapped into your sexuality, your libido when the Ace of Wands shows up. Some of you could be trying to abstain as well from anything like that. I don't want to go too descriptive, but you know what I mean. Some of you might be in the mode where you're abstaining with the Seven of Pentacles under this Ace of Wands, like holding it back, not giving in to pleasures of the flesh, if you know what I mean. But for another portion of you, this could be Spirit sending you some sort of karmic blessing, a karmic opportunity. So just know that when opportunities fall in our lap, it's up to us if we want to jump on them or if we let them wither away. So this could be some sort of blessing from Spirit for sure. Okay, if it's not the other things I was talking about, obviously only take what's for you. But let's put that down. We're going to go through and do a quick recap before we get the shadow card. Interesting stuff this week, Virgo. But in position number 1, before the shadow card, we have the Two of Cups with the Four of Pentacles in reverse. Like I said, big focus on partnerships, connections, those we give energy to. For some of you might be dealing with somebody that's a little possessive, a little jealous, that might be driving you up a wall. For another portion of you, either you're noticing a change in someone close, or this could be a change of feelings, okay? Whether it's you towards them or vice versa. In the center, change is still afoot. We have the Chariot with the Hermit in reverse. And the big thing I was feeling is, yes, that's an energy of revelation, things being made known to you, coming to light. But another vibe I was picking up here is like, you might act outside of yourself in some kind of way. So hopefully it's not conflict based, but there might be an individual that makes you act in an abnormal way, a way that's not your usual self. Like, I don't know what happens when I'm around this person, I act different. You know what I mean? Have you ever known a person like that where you just act a different way around them? That's why I say this could possibly be a warning, because somebody might get a rise out of you, okay? But aside from that, this could be explosive action and gains. So that could be good. On the back end, we have the Seven of Pentacles with the Ace of Wands in the upright. Spirit could be sending you a big blessing here. This is a very positive omen here on the back end. And like I said, for a small portion of you, this could be abstaining. This could deal with matters of libido and sexuality. Some of you might be abstaining or trying to cut back from anything like that. I'm not judging, don't worry. But please take a screenshot of that. We're going to get you one shadow card. Okay, let's see what's going on with the lovely Virgos. What's in the shadows for Virgo? And of course, there's so many meanings to tarot. So those are just what I was feeling. What's in the shadows? And we're using the Shadowland Tarot deck, which is one of my favorite decks to use. It's a very creepy art style, which I like. So we're going to take a look at the inverse side of the coin. What do we got for Virgo here? Thank you. That popped out super quick. Okay, we have the Knight of Wands. This could absolutely be a warning about anything too spontaneous when it shows up in the shadows. This guy's a bit of a party animal too. Now, the Knight of Wands in the shadows could represent a fire sign or a male figure that may have left a scar on you of some sort. If it's none of those things, this is another action-oriented sign, like somebody that's very spontaneous, quick to pounce, quick to move on things. So Spirit could be warning you about anything too spontaneous. I've been seeing that for a few signs recently. So I would not really stray off the beaten path in this time. And it's also a fire card. You see the fire all enveloping this person. Your temper might be heightened, especially with what I was seeing in the spread itself. Beware of that. Like, you might be a little more on edge than normal. Okay, so Virgo, that's what I have for you this week, my beautiful friends. Don't click away just yet. I'm going to give you the details of the July subscriber surprise. For the July subscriber surprise, I'm giving away 2 copies of the beautiful Light Seers Tarot. So if you'd like to get your name in for this, it's 2 simple things, as always, my friends. First, you must be subscribed, which I'm sure you already are. And second, let me know down in the comments which tarot card would you like to have a conversation with? It could be anyone. I know I'd want to talk to the High Priestess. But yeah, after that, you'll be entered to win. And at the end of July, I'll put the winners in my community tab. As always, my friends, much love to you, and I'll see you next time.